Hello, my geniuses. How are you today? How are you doing? I missed you. Yes, I did. Okay, today we are going to be looking at silent letter K. Yes, silent letter K. The last time we looked at silent letter B, right? And I know that you remember what silent letters are. But you know what? Even though it's on the board, I want you to hear it from me. I want to tell you now. Silent letters are those letters in a word that are seen but not heard. Definitely not me, because you know I like to talk. Yes, I have a voice and I use it. So silent letter is basically the opposite of me, right? Yes, so we are going to look at silent letter more deeply. And we are looking at that special letter K. See how happy I am? Yes, because K begins Kadian. And that's my name, you know, right? Yes, guys, so today, at the end of my lesson, you should be able to tell me some silent letter K words. So you should be able to tell me words that have silent letters in them, and one such silent letter is the letter K, right? You should also be able to use at least 3 of those words in sentences for me. And if you see them anywhere, you should be able to identify them. You should also be able to draw them. You don't have to be any big artist, right? You don't have to be any big artist, but I expect you to sketch it. If it's even some stick figures, I am fine with that. So you can sketch it for me. Okay, guys? All right, I am going to let you see my board more clearly because it's all about you, right? I know. Now, as I was saying to you, here we have a silent letter is a letter that is seen in a word but not heard. In most words, when N follows K, especially at the beginning of a word, letter K remains silent. You got that right? I know you did because you're a genius, but because I want it to cement in your brain, I am going to repeat it for you. How about that? Good. So silent letter is a letter that is seen in a word but not heard. And since we are looking at K, when N follows K, so when N follows K, especially at the beginning of a word, then letter K remains silent. Good. I know you got that. So can you think of any of those words? Can you think of any such words? Of course you can. I have been training you well. So let's go. Time for me to look at some silent letter K. So talk to me. What are you thinking? I heard one, or is it in my head? Is it in my head? Knee. Beautiful. Another? Good. Since it's almost back to school time, let us look at knapsack. Knapsack. Yes, it's that same little thing that you carry on your back, that bag. Then we have need. We also have knife. Beautiful. You are thinking. So there's knife. And then one more, right? Kneel. Beautiful. Is that enough? Of course, that's enough. but we can throw some more in. Night. Knob. You know, I thought that one was there already. All right. I heard you, and just because you said it, I'm going to write it. New. Okay, so here we have some words on the board, and now we are going to examine them, okay? So remember, guys, we are looking at silent K, and in most words where N follows K, then the K remains silent. So here we have knee, and can you see me? It's like playing football. Oh, my son would be ashamed of me. I can't even keep it up, right? Did you see how I was struggling to keep the ball up? Yes, but the knee plays an important part when you're trying to play football and keeping it up. Yes. So here we have knee. Then we have knapsack, that thing that is worn on the back. So you wear it on your back and it takes your books to school or other essentials, you know? Then we have need. Need. And you realize K is silent. So basically, it doesn't exist in sound, but in spelling it does. So pay attention, all right? So this need, guys, I know, I heard someone. I heard you. You're saying, Kadian, there is another need. You're right. So we have N-E-E-D as well. This one right here is wanting something. So, you know what? I could say that it's the opposite of want. You have to have it. I need some water to drink. You're very, very thirsty. So it's an absolute must that you have it. I need to sleep. I am tired. Need. Got it? It's an absolute must. However, this one, K-N-E-A-D, with that silent K, this one is the thing that you do with the dough. So let's say in some Caribbean countries, they need the flour to make dumplings, okay? So it's an action that is done with the dough, okay? You also do it to make pizza, depending on the pizza that you're making. So this one has to do with that dough, okay? And this one, it's an absolute must. It's the opposite of want. So want is something that you can do without. But if you need something, you cannot do without it. It's like, I need air to breathe. See that? I'm so dramatic, aren't I? I need air to breathe. Yes, you got it. I know I have to do whatever it takes. So if I have to be a drama queen, I'll be it for you. Okay, so this one is knife. And I think we're familiar with knife because we use it to cut. No, not people. But let's say we want to peel a fruit or we want to cut something, then we can use a knife. Okay? So I want to cut that bread into slices. I'll use a knife. Now we have kneel. I'm so sorry that you can't see me if I kneel down. You'll see my head, right? So I'm kneeling. I use my knee and I kneel. Can you see me? I hope so. Yes, because at my age, it's not an easy thing to kneel down and get up that fast. All right, good. Next we have night, you know? And I don't know if you are a fan of those history war movie, but they usually have them in some armor and they might have sword, you know, fighting and so on. So that's what this is. that person is called a knight. And some ladies would say, I need a knight in shining armor. Yes, because that shine thing that they usually wear, a knight. Now this is also somebody's name, especially surname. So you might have known, like me, my 5th grade teacher's name was Mr. Knight. Mr. Knight was an awesome teacher. So this one, we use it to refer to a person, okay? Could be a surname or it could be someone. All right, this one now, knob. And remember, guys, we're looking at silent K, knob. This has to do with the door handle. So let's say you're turning that thing to get inside. It's the knob on the door. This one, I knew you were smart. See how I played on that nicely? I knew you were smart. Beautiful. So we looked at knee, knapsack, need, knife, kneel, night, knob, and new. As usual, I'm going to give you a little gem. I can't leave without doing that. I know you like it. You have been commenting and telling me. So let's look at one. And since Mr. Knight was such a great teacher, I'll be using his name today. So, Mr. Knight what could Mr. Knight do? Carrie, I can hear you in your room telling me knock. But I'll use knock. Knocked. The past tense, right? So Mr. Knight knocked the door before turning the knob. Guys, I need for you to ensure these spelling of words are correct, okay? So please ensure that you spell these words correctly, please. I don't want to see you writing on social media and writing NOB for knob. Your teacher is Cadian, and that should not be happening, okay? So take note of these. All right, so Mr. Knight knocked the door before turning the knob, but it hit him on his, who is gonna tell me? Got it, you genius. Knee. So good. Look at this one. Look at this one. Mr. Knight knocked the door before turning the knob, but it hit him on his knee. Luckily, I taught you how to breathe for the H. See how nice that sounded? Yes. All right, I have an activity for you guys. I have an activity for you. Here goes. You enjoyed this the last time, so I decided that I was going to give you another one. You can see, right? I hope I turned this just as I should. Now you are going to complete these sentences, and I didn't give you the options, so you will have to think. You are going to complete these sentences using a word that has silent K in it. Are you ready? Good. So silent K should be in the word of choice. She used the dash to peel the yam. What's your answer? What's your answer? I heard you and you are so correct. Knife. Beautiful job. She used the knife to peel the yam. Beautiful. Now, Grace dash that her friends would be coming over. Grace what? Again, you are correct, you smarty. Grace knew that her friends would be coming over. And by the way, look at knew. So, I didn't mention it, but yes, there is also NEW, right? So let's say your parents or somebody bought you something from the store. So you were given a gift from the store. And it was a top, let's say a blouse. So you got a new blouse. Got it? So this one is in reference to you've never seen it before. Okay? It's new. But this one is what? You tell me. Good. It's the past tense of know. So I know something, but I knew that would happen. Got it? Beautiful job. Okay, so Grace knew that her friends would be coming over. Great. Now let's look at number 3. She finished dash the flour and started to cook. She finished what? Of course you got it. Kneading. So she finished kneading the flour and started to cook. What about number 4? Suddenly, she heard a loud dash on the door. What could go there? You are geniuses, so naturally, knock. Great. And the final one. When I walk, my dash gets tired. When I walk, my dash gets tired. Knee. Awesome. I am so proud of you. Did I tell you? I know you want me all the way so you can look at your work. Yes, this is what we did together. Now, guys, I want to thank you for subscribing. I want to thank you for liking and commenting to my YouTube channel, Reading Unlimited. I am so happy to be your teacher. Remember though, go to Instagram after each lesson to get your worksheets and other activities. Now guys, I want you to give me that hug. Thank you. Look in the mirror in the morning. You know I was going to say that, right? Yes, but I am big on self-love, because if you do not love yourself, there's no way others will love you. So look in that mirror in the morning and tell yourself something positive. Be kind to yourself, but in so doing, be kind to others. If you have nothing good to say, do not say anything at all. Have yourselves a great day.